Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. It'll be mixed up there. Welcome to another episode of The Real Wrestling Show.
Dash blog.
And we are The Real Wrestling Show for what we believe to be the real wrestling show, which is AEW. It's a bit everywhere.
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children above the ages of 15,
It's 1 of 5.
we proudly bring to you the greatest wrestling blog tag team champions of the world. We got
The Bold Bastard Big Z. We've also got
the phenomenal Dozy, and together we make up the Real Wrestling Show.
Best Bloggy. I don't know if you noticed, like, we like AEW.
Just a bit.
Just a little bit, like, you know. I forgot my beanie. I got one in the car, so I go and get it. No, it's covered in shit because I wear it for work. Promotion, man, promotion. So yeah, what we do on here is basically we do a rundown of Rampage, a rundown of Dynamite. It's just our opinion. Doesn't mean it's the same as yours. Doesn't matter if you like it or don't like it. If you do, put a comment. If you don't, put a comment. That'd be great. Please subscribe, please share, and please
I'd actually prefer if you put a comment if you don't like it. I'll give you a reason to argue with you.
yeah, and give us a bit more. Yeah, give us a bit more ammo, sort of thing, to be like, well, yeah, they had the valid point and whatever. Like, do you know what I mean? Now, when we say comment, we don't mean put like a whole story. Just a couple of comments. You know what I mean?
Nah, I won't read the story.
Yeah, I'm not going to read a story either. So, yeah, kicking it off this week, we had on Dynamite CM Punk on commentary.
I know he's doing my head in that. Like, I know it's like the big pop and it's good for TV, but he's coming down to commentate, man.
I did understand why there was commentary on this from
No,
Punk,
I understand.
and that's because of the Dax Cat.
But does he need to have the fucking and like can he just be on commentary at the beginning of the show?
Yeah.
And go, ladies and gentlemen, we got a guest with us here.
But hold on. When he first came into it, mate, he would have his entrance, go around the ring, and then all the way back up. At least now he's just coming out and going, hey, and then sit down.
Yeah.
You know, at least that's a little less, but I'm totally with you. Totally on the same page. But first up, we had Dax versus Cash of FTR.
In an Owen Hart tournament qualifier.
I predicted before the match, I said one of them is going to be a bad guy and the other one's going to go, what the fuck, man? And then the other one's going to be a bad guy and the other one's going to go, what the fuck, man? But it didn't happen like that.
No.
It was only the one bad guy, which was different.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that. Like, I would have expected, because of the tag and they fought venomously, no, we're going to stay as a tag, that they would have done the bad guy thing.
Yeah.
And then go, oh, fuck off me. It was just, just trying to win, innit? You know? But, yeah, getting into it. Back and forth chain wrestling, pretty much awesome. Quite flawless.
There's a point, I'll let you run through it, but there is a point in this that I noticed.
That's fine. Handshake between both of them. Back and forth chain wrestling again. Dax looking very frustrated. Eye poke bit in the corner. And then this is what we were just talking about where it's breaking down. Dax acting as the bad guy. Bit of pushing and shoving. Nice gut kitchen sink by Cash, which was like, he didn't hit him with his knee.
Yeah.
I can't remember how he hit him now. I've written gut. So I'm thinking that he like cross-bodied him, but I would have cross-bodied. But that was pretty cool by Cash. Big chops by Cash, superplex by Dax, missed headbutt from the top by Dax, that was quite nice. Sliding baseball by Cash, heavy Irish into the turnbuckle by Cash, showing off the Bret Hart heritage.
Yeah.
Germans to Cash and then Germans to Dax, or vice versa, my bad. Double crossbody, what?
Alabama.
Yeah.
3 Germans.
I like that. Rope spring powerbomb reversed into a roll up by Cash was quite nice. Gets a 2 count. Slingshot Liger bomb gets a 2 count. That was sick as fuck by Dax. He does that so well, man. Pile driver by Cash gets a 2 count. Dax knocked off the top. Kind of stumbled down a little bit. Super back drop by Cash. Heavy landing. His body actually lands over the top of him, which looked quite heavy. That was in the counter, and then both go out the ring. Cash holds his knee. Dax going for the sharpshooter, but then stalls. Counter roll up finish. Dax wins. And Dorsey has a point to put in.
So the part with the Bret Hart, like where he does the sternum part,
yeah,
there's like literally like about a 2 minute part, which is bit for bit Bret versus Owen Hart at WrestleMania 10.
No, I would never have seen that. Actually.
See, I didn't know exactly which Bret Hart match it was, but I knew it was a Bret Hart match. I was like, it's got to be Owen, isn't it?
So how did you know?
I seen on Facebook then, in the end, there was like a picture-in-picture of the match, both matches. And yeah, it's only like about a 2 minute segment, but it's cool as fuck,
Yeah, I knew there was a bit of heritage and like nod to Bret Hart because of obviously commentary. Like, Yeah, I thought it was a great technical match.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, though, I didn't think it was that good of a match.
Really? I really enjoyed it, but that
Like-
might have been the whole me going, oh, they're doing Bret
Yeah,
Hart, Bret Hart.
I
bit,
think
like,
a lot of it for me now is like with AEW, there's a lot of like diversity. It's not just the technical wrestlers. I think I wanted to see a little bit of jumping, like, do you know what I mean?
yeah.
A little bit of like just something.
I was never
you know?
expecting that from this match, though.
No, of course not, and that's the thing. And this is why I don't, because I watched this match twice. See, I watched the whole paper show twice. The first time I didn't note on it, I just watched it. When I watched it the first time, it was like, yeah, it's alright, like, you know, good technical. And then when I watched it around again, and it's like, oh yeah, it was a great technical match.
Yeah.
It really was, like, I mean, but generally for me, it was like, I don't know, it could have been better, you know.
I thoroughly enjoyed it, mate.
I did have a high number though.
Yeah.
What do you have?
I had a Booker.
I had a Booker +1, 6 time, and I had Dax man of the match.
Dax wins, I went with Cash man of the match.
You would!
I thought he did better moves.
I think they were very even.
I think, yeah, they were anyone could be man of the match, though.
Yeah.
It was a brilliant match, brilliant scientifically put together, especially moulding in the Bret Hart Owen Hart match without people. If people didn't know about it, like yourself, you probably haven't watched that match. You wouldn't know it.
I might have watched it like years ago when I was a kid, but I'm not like you, man. I don't reminisce on the wrestling like it's more Doctor Who and
yeah. But I thought that was
Naked and Afraid.
that really that really got me popping.
Yeah.
As it were.
And now I think that was an intention, like. And a lot of AEW stuff is a node to all the oldies, like. you know. So.
The legends.
I did not see it.
Next up, we had a double or nothing. Hangman versus Punk for the AEW title, which we all knew was going to happen.
Yeah.
Punk cuts a promo, slight dig at Eddie Kingston, but he respects Hangman.
Yeah. Punk says that it's the best talent that he's ever worked with in AEW. Now, when he said that, the crowd were kind of like, hey, really? You know, that's the vibe I got from it. And genuinely, when he said it, I was like, I know that's a lie.
Yeah,
that is a lie.
Because for the start, like, he hasn't really worked anyone. Like, Darby was a big win. Other than that,
not saying that, not who he's worked with, the roster.
Yeah.
He's saying it's the most talented roster that he's ever been in.
Yeah, when
like
half
I
the
disagree.
wrestlers were there. In the
working for WWE in the era that he was working, there was far more talent there than there is in AEW right now.
Yeah.
There was, you know.
And there was more talent in Impact, probably.
Yeah.
To be
so
honest.
you lying, Mr. Punk. You lying. Lying, Punk. It says he'll fight until the wheels fall off. Hangman's got COVID.
Is he?
That's why he wanted another show was rewritten. And I think that was very much a large segment of it.
Yeah.
I think it was supposed to be a face-off. But, so moving on.
Next up, we had a Sky and Lambert promo.
Reach for the sky.
I haven't got the graphics to do that. I'll have to walk off camera to do anyone where. Oh, look, it's cool.
You don't know what I'm on anyway. Oh, he does it on the yeah. That was born from BT. Sky and Dan. Sky says one half of the tag team champions, face of the revolution winner, wouldn't have asked Kaz to step aside if I had plans on losing. I like that.
Yeah.
I've always liked that. Like, I mean, it's like I'm not going to ask him to do that if I wasn't that confident. Like, I mean, I've always liked that. Like, and it's not arrogance either. Like with Sky, it feels very believable. You know?
Yeah.
Because Sky, I gotta be fair, right? I said it when he was doing that promo. If he is not on the front of the game, they're missing a trick.
Yeah.
Because that guy is the future, I'm telling you now.
Yeah, definitely.
Can I pinch of this, brew?
Yeah.
Nice one, nice.
So next up, we had Brian Daniel, Mox and Utah versus Solo, QT, and Comarato without their entrance. So we all know what's going on here.
It's a one-sided kick-your-ass match.
It is, and I feel like the Factory has become that squash team now.
They have, but QT Marshall does it so well.
He does, but
it's
not going to do Nick Comarato and Aaron Solo any favours just being squashed every week. Nick
Comarato, I think it is. Aaron Solo, I don't think it is.
But William Regal on commentary, as per usual, when these guys are on, and he was fucking hilarious.
As he always is.
Exactly. I'd love to go out and have a fucking piss up with William Regal, like you mean, just on the lash with him.
Yeah.
Be awesome.
Yeah, just say to him, like, I'm going to name a wrestler, and you're going to tell me some stories. Doink, go!
He's a man. Anyway, inside out slam, nice by Mox. Then a back-to-back suplex. Yuta takes a beating for a majority of the match.
Yes, he does.
Yuta hits a German to get the hot tag. BD, Tope's QT and Nick. Then top rope shotgun drop kick on Solo. Half and half by Mox, which was nice. I haven't seen him do that.
Yeah, I prefer Eddie Man doing it.
Yeah. Beastie drop kick by BD.
He's a motherfucking beastie boy.
Counters Solo coming off the top. That was real good, mate. He caught him right into the chin. That drop kick coming off the top rope.
Oh yeah.
Submission by Mox and BD. Pin by Yuta, which I believe he calls the seatbelt.
Yes. He didn't actually lock the seatbelt over that time though. He just had the arms trapped.
Yeah.
The reason it's a seatbelt is because when their legs up in the air, he pulls the leg over.
Yeah. But Blackpool Combat Club win. I went with Brian Daniel, man of the match.
I went with two people because I couldn't pick between them, and that was Aaron Solo and Wheeler Yuta. And I thought it was a really good match.
Well,
to be honest, I'd probably tip it to Yuta because he is really good. But Solo, Solo did really well in this for me.
I quite like Aaron Solo as an in-ring technician.
He's good as an in-ring, but he has got the personality of a carrot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the problem with Aaron Solo because he reminds me of Vega.
Yeah.
From Street Fighter, he's got that, and Sandiego from Con Air.
Yeah.
The little, hey Cyrus, I was just coming to get you. Sayonara. Boom, dead. Yeah, he looks like I don't want to sound like
Stereotyping.
Yeah, stereotyping or whatever, because it's not technically true, but he looks like a dirty Italian.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like he looks like a dirty mafia guy, sort of thing. Like, and I'm not saying Italians are dirty because we get dirty British horrible bastards.
He's got that greasy look about him, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got that. Yeah, he's got a sly look for him, right? Mm. And Italians do like. You got a brother.
I do. An Italian one.
Yeah.
Not just a brother. I've got one of them as well.
Yeah, I should justify that. Hey, why are you sleeping with my wife?
I am not Italian.
No.
I am Dorsey. That's what I am. Fuck you.
I'm phenomenal.
Anyway.
Two moments.
Yes, I had 3 moments.
I don't know why I made that noise.
Shivani interview again with Britt Baker, Jamie Hayter and Tony Storm. Tony Storm invites her friend, Ruby Riott. Moving on.
Yeah. Enough is enough. It's time for a change. Another node to Bret Hart. Or Owen Hart.
Yeah.
Owen. Yeah, Britt Baker saying, don't leave. And then they end up leaving. Which Ruby makes a fuss of at the end. But I seen it before she said it.
Yeah.
Like, hold on a minute, she just told them you can't leave, and then they just left. Which is a good spot. You know, when that happens in a promo, it's usually the heel that gets away with it, which Britt Baker is in this situation. So yeah, next up we had Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, and Christian Cage. Jungle Boy says that he feels like a sore loser. Cage says, no, you're just a loser.
My missus like, ooh.
And then I was as well, mate. It's like, and you've been saying it for weeks, like to me. You just sound like a loser. Calls out any top 5 team. Starks, Hobbs, accept the challenge.
It's a good team to be.
Yeah, Hobbs, maybe so. Ricky Starks, not so much. Like I don't really like Hobbs and Starks together.
I do, but not as a proper tag team.
That's what I mean.
Like they need to be like what I don't know, like just like a proper team, but not a tag team.
Yeah, they need to be a faction, like they are, but not a tag team. Yeah, I agree.
Like obviously, team when they suit them, like I mean, like when they're fighting with Keith Lee and Swerve, that makes sense because again, they're not a proper team either.
Yeah, and it's kind of single rivalries there, blending in.
Like you would on GM mode, or like that's how you keep storylines going. Like you'll throw 3 people that are in a rivalry against the other 3 people which are in a rivalry and make a 6-man tag out of it or whatever.
But what I feel that Will Hobbs needs like a there was a wrestler that used to wrestle on AEW that I have completely forgotten about, and I can't think of his name now, but he was an awesome little technical wrestler. Proper fucking short, like a little bit like JD Drake.
Yeah.
Or am I thinking of Layla Hirsch? No, but he needs somebody, essentially, he needs somebody like a Taz character. So, who is strong, powerful, quick, but fucking tiny, and just built like a fucking brick shit house. Like. That's what Will Hobbs needs. Huh?
Hook.
No, Hook's too small. Because Will Hobbs is so thick set.
So I mean, though, it's always good. Like sometimes good to have like that little big and cat.
But it would just be the same as having Ricky Starks there.
Yeah, I suppose. No, because Ricky Starks is a technical wrestler, and he's not that. Like Hook is that explosive.
Yeah, I suppose like that kind of wrestler would work. But it's more the look for me. Like
it's something bigger. Like
it's like having Authors of Pain.
Yeah.
It's like they're two stocky guys who can back each other up. You're not really gonna. It's not that we see it like this, but it's not that believable to have a little guy who can protect the big guy.
They're twin brothers, though, man. It's a bit like
no, I know. Yeah, I know that. Like. But there has been teams like Bubba Ray and Devon. Oh, fuck, they're brothers as well. No, but it's like having a small guy and a big guy. Like a perfect example, Evil Uno, Stu Grayson.
Yeah.
Evil Uno's a big guy. Stu Grayson is the kind of Hook, like you just said, So it does work, but I just think he needs a mini me.
Yeah, I get it. I think Team Taz does need to expand a little bit.
I think they do.
And I think Taz should actually be there every week now, like in their matches, unless he's on commentary.
He's always on commentary, man, when they wrestle, because they're always on Elevation of the Dark, isn't he?
That's right. No, but when they're on Dynamite or whatever, like this whole like, oh, why is Taz walking down to the ring? Like it's not a surprise anymore.
Yeah.
The first time it was before we knew Team Taz existed. Now you're like going, oh, well, why is the manager trying to change the tactics in the football team to try and win the match? Oh my god.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. Of course it does. Obviously it makes sense.
Like I would rather see him out with them all the time than just coming down every now and again.
Yeah, that's what I mean, like.
Absolutely not. But anyway, we got a little bit off the track there. So yeah, Will Hobbs and Starks have challenged for the belts.
Yeah, which is a good team for Jax to beat, I think.
You don't know they're gonna win.
I do.
I'm not called Jurassic Express anymore now, you know.
No. What are they called?
Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus.
Well, I'm going to call him Jax until but he's still.
They should just call him Jax because it's a cool fucking name, man. Anyway, next up we had an okay match between Lance Archer and Wardlow.
Yeah. That's what it was.
MJF in the box with Spears up in like the thingy.
Skybox.
Cuffed Wardlow comes to the ring, dives off the apron. Lance Archer does into the big group of them. Wardlow hits a Hurricanrana, which was fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
A thing of beauty, fair play.
He does them well most of the time when he does do them. Like.
This is the first time I've seen him do it.
No, he's done it a couple of times, but he has done it on smaller people. Whereas Lance Archer, it looks beast-like.
It was the getting up to the height and swinging him, man, for me. Like Lance hits the old school moonsault. I say the old school, walking across the ropes.
Yeah, stupid move. We told him not to do anymore.
Yeah, didn't break his neck this time. Chokeslam gets a 2 count by Lance. Blackout, 2 count. And it's reversed. I've written blackout 2 count reverse. Oh, it's reversed out of the pin.
Yeah.
Overshot Swanton by Wardlow.
Yeah.
Powerbomb Symphony times 4. Or 4 power bombs. That was the finish of the match. That's all the notes I've got.
Yeah.
Didn't have much more on it.
No, I'm pretty much exactly with you.
Man of the match, Wardlow. You agree?
The one moment. Yeah, I agree.
I had two moments.
The Hurricanrana for me, that was a thing of fluency and beauty.
Hurricanrana. And I think the overshot Swanton. Just because it was quite noticeable.
Next
so it was an okay match.
It was alright, it went with the storyline. Again, using Archer a bit of a squash person though. Not really.
Look, I could be in Star Trek.
It could be, and I wouldn't be a friend anymore.
That's scientists.
Yeah,
that's supposed to be like sexist or racist, but scientists.
I'm a Doctor Whoist.
That's science.
I'm a Whovian. Whovian.
So next up, we had a Jazz face-off with Eddie and Proud and Powerful. I don't know if they've got a name collectively now. Ed makes Jericho sit in a chair like this, screaming in his face. You got more on it?
No, it was
a good promo.
Good promo. I'm gonna put a hit on you. Jericho says some. That's when he pushed him down the chair. He goes, "Do you even know what a hit is, Chris? Yeah. I'm from the streets, bruh. I'm ghetto, bruh. I'll fucking shoot you, bruh.
Blacka. It's like that. Do you even know what a hit is? Someone give him a microphone. I don't know what that was all about. Next up, we had Sammy Guevara and Tay Conti. Next up, we had a street fight. Go for it, bro. Go for it.
It was Serena Deeb versus Sheeta. I don't know if you've seen it. Serena Deeb's got a massive black eye.
She does now. She does now.
Oh yes. I don't know where it's from.
I do.
Yeah. So you can point that out then when I get to it, if I've noted it.
I will have to find it.
Missile drop kick by Sheeta was nice. Knee strikes to the ribs in the corner. Sheeta gets clocked with a chair coming off the apron.
Oh, that was sick.
Then a knee breaker on the chair by Deeb. Nice twisting neck breaker by Deeb.
Nice.
Spinning ankle drop by Deeb was beast. Deeb uses ring skate to trap.
That was terrible. Her leg.
Then uses the chair shot.
Yeah, smashes across her knee.
Roll through on the counter into the chair by Sheeta was beast.
Yeah.
Deeb gets power bombed. No. Deeb gets power on tacks on knuckles.
Slingshot into the chair by Sheeta.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deeb gets slingshot into the chair.
Yeah, oh no, Deeb gets powder and launches it in Sheeta's eyes. Then attacks her with the kendo stick. Sheeta's blinded but swings wildly with the kendo stick.
Which leaves a big massive lump on somebody's eye.
Ah, that's where it was it?
Yeah, as it come round, it went like that and went boom, straight in her face. Like,
oof. It was beast.
Yeah.
But yeah. Knees to Deeb's face, goes for the katana, but Deeb counters with a chair. Avalanche fork and arrow gets a 2 for Sheeta. Deeb
lands on her foot as well. Her shoulder lands down on Sheeta's foot.
Yeah.
As she comes over. That looked quite painful.
Deeb turns to the eye, then
Deeb
talks on the chairs, gets 2 count. Deeb smashes knee on the chair, then hits a cloverleaf. Deeb wins. Deeb man of the match.
Yes, Deeb man of the match. I did not expect Deeb to win.
I didn't either, to be honest.
I really didn't. I
was happy she did. I wanted her to win. I'm more of a Deeb fan than I am a Sheeta fan, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I'm I'm the other way. I prefer Sheeta.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't want Sheeta to win for that sake. I wanted Sheeta to win because it was time for Sheeta to have a win in this rivalry.
They were equal. That was the rub match out of 5.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I thought Sheeta was up 1.
No, 2 each.
Okay. Fair enough. I retract everything I just said. I take all my notes back to the blog. Fuck 'em. Big number for me.
Then I had another booker.
I had a 7.
It was a beastly match, which I have been ragging out the street fights, but I'm not ragging them out, I just don't want to see them every week, that's all.
No, I know, street fights seem to be a lot in the women's division. You've got Texas death matches in the men's division, and you've got street fights in the women's division.
Can't we just do full count anywhere all the time, so it's easier?
Can't we all just get along?
Wrestling would be so much better if everyone just shook hands, bowed and walked away every match. Ding ding!
Yeah. Nice to meet you. You win. I'm going to go now. I'll win next time, okay? Yeah, cool. Deeb had a huge lump under her eye from the kendo stick.
Thunder Rosa... Thunder Rosa something I've written.
That's nowhere near where we are.
Didn't she come out?
No. Thunder Rosa?
Yeah.
Did she?
I don't know, I've written Thunder Rosa there, something comes up. Or graduates.
I don't know. Is that after the Sheeta match?
Yeah, it's like literally on the same line. I wouldn't have written it by there otherwise.
I don't know. Promo, MJF Spears, Lexi.
That's Thunder Rosa was watching on backstage.
There we are. That's what that says.
It doesn't say that at all. Well, it might do, but I just remember off the top of my head.
MJF Spears and Lexi Nair. DDP's daughter.
Yeah, never know. Lexi, never bit of DDP.
MJF calls her like Lenny or something like that, and she goes, "Oh no, it's Lexi." So he screams in her face, and she proper reacts like wicked. That was not to just scare her, but the reaction for TV. Do you know what I mean? It's great. MJF alludes to Big Kaz being on the show next week.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Or Kaz XL, whatever his name is now.
The big dude on Impact, and you can't teach that.
Yeah, he does look the part, but again, when I've seen him before, his promos weren't all that good. His talking ability wasn't that great.
Again, he has on Impact. He's got a bit more better because I think that's not him. I think that's Impact.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Being around the production of Impact, I think Impact are doing really well and making the most out of lesser talents. When I say lesser talents, it's making talents look better than they actually are.
Yeah. That's because Impact has kind of always done that. Like, so
Yeah.
Eddie Edwards, phenomenal wrestler, but he's just not quite ever going to be massive in WWE. He's never going to quite be massive in AEW. Do you know what I mean? He's just not that big, but he's an awesome wrestler. You know, there's a lot of wrestlers like that in Impact. So yeah, in-ring promo next.
House of Black, in-ring promo. The Sun, which we were debating about, and it was Fuego.
Yeah, and who's the daddy of Fuego?
No.
Is it Fuego Dos? AKA Cody Rhodes.
Anyway, Fuego's out cold in the ring.
On the ramp.
On the ramp, I thought he was in the actual ring.
No, on the ramp.
It was spotlight.
On the ramp.
Okay. They're saying some shit, and they're interrupted by Penta, then Pac, and then...
No. They're interrupted by Alex in the ring first.
Yeah, Alex doesn't really matter, does he?
Well, yeah, it does, really, in this segment.
Okay, Alex in ring.
Alex is in the ring first.
Just take over. Go on.
Then Penta comes out. Then Pac comes out. Then Alex comes out.
Yeah.
And then in the ring is Phoenix making his return.
Oh, yeah.
You dumbass. See, there's no...
I didn't actually write any about them.
Maximum thing. It's quite important that Phoenix is back, like.
Oh, no, I knew Phoenix was back. I was going to remember that, because he's my boy.
High five! Was that Ray Phoenix, is it?
No.
Oh, he did once.
Did he?
Yeah, well, that's why he was out, wasn't he?
Oh.
Fucking smashed his elbow backwards. Phoenix in the ring, double stomp to Buddy Matthews, and then a triple dive.
Yeah.
Promo. And next up, we had a promo, another promo, and it was with Swerve, Darby, saying about the rivalry. Swerve's house? No, it's Darby's house, and it's Darby's tournament. So, yeah, Swerve's getting quite a following, isn't he, man?
People love him, mate. They always have. Like, the moment he came into Fuck Vince and Co.,
yeah,
he had a massive pop, but I was like, I don't know who he is.
He's a rapper, isn't he?
Yeah, apparently he's a rapper as well, yeah.
His teeth are fucking stupid.
So, I mean, that's why I was really surprised they dropped him, because they were doing this thing, like, on NXT called Hit Row, and they were all rappers. And they had them on NXT for like a month, and then they moved them straight up to the main roster, like.
Yeah.
Because they were getting such a pop, and they were pushing them hard, and out of nowhere, like, they were on SmackDown that week, and then the end of the, next day, they released.
Yeah, you know what it was, didn't you? Vince was like, he was there, and then he went, "What? Who the fuck are these? Right, someone get me Kane. Bring back Kane." Thinking it was actually still 1999.
Yeah.
You know? Because he's a blithering old fat. But yeah, Swerve Derby rivalry, blah, 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 blah.
Owen Hart tournament match on Rampage.
Yes.
That's what it was.
Which was a great match. I have to check my notes on this because I watch other things. Yeah, next up we had Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, The Bucks versus Dusty Bronze, Dante, Lee Johnson, and Brock Anderson. Anderson. I don't know why any of those were in the match, really. Varsity Blondes, Dante, Lee Johnson, or Brock.
Well, at least Lee Johnson and Brock are a proper team, like.
And Varsity Blondes, but
yeah.
The Varsity Blondes they're cannon fodder.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They could have had someone better. Yeah, Lee Johnson and Brock, they're kind of cannon fodder as well.
But at least they're like kind of like, you have to give the Utes a chance. Like, I mean, I know Varsity Blondes are Utes, but
yeah.
they're an established squash team now.
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't make sense. It was an okay match. Double team drop kick by, double drop kick, double team by the Bucks, my first note. Exploded by Bobby Fish was quite nice.
Yeah.
Lee Johnson at the dive, Dante at the dive, which was fucking stupid. Who told him to do that? Jump on the top rope and just go, whee! It's crap, like. Arguing on the outside, the Bucks, etc. All them lot. We got to get on the same page. Scrappy bit between Fish and Brock. was like really scrappy, where
Yeah.
Brock went to go for someone who got out the ring, and then it just went to shit. O'Reilly doing some dance moves. They didn't look as though they were hurting at all. He just looked like he was just going with his knees. You know, they don't run about. This is weird. DDT by Brock.
Brock, probably Brock.
Double kick by the Bucks. Nick does his bit where he ends up doing the moonsault off the apron and suck it, and then doing the X Factor. 4-man BTE trigger plus the boom. Only move the Cole did in the whole match because he's fucking shit. That was the finish of the match.
Yep.
My man of the match is Nick Ellis-Jackson.
Super Elite win, and I went with the same.
Yeah, there wasn't anybody else that really stood out, was there? Like?
No.
So, yeah, how many moments?
Just the one.
Just the 0 for me. And then after the match, shirts given to the Bucks, Undisputed Elite.
Yeah, which is not happening for so long.
No, I think it's going to change.
Kenny Omega's coming back and going, no, no, no!
Mm-hmm. Listen!
Do me.
Do me.
How cool would it be if Kenny Omega come back with him as his manager now?
Armando
Someone
and
is
Estrada.
definitely watching the vlog.
Yeah, it'd be sick, man. Somebody is definitely listening.
There's something that happened
To me.
that you mentioned as well, like last week, and it's happening
Yes.
next week.
There was Deanna Prazo.
That's the one. They announced it, and I was like, bro, they're watching it!
Mind blown!
My missus was like, what? I was like, Bixie literally said that like 2 days ago.
Yeah. Mate, all the stuff that we say on this, it just ends up happening. Like, when we do eventually finish this, man, we're going to get a phone call from Tony Khan like, hey, it's Tony.
Guys, why have you stopped?
Yeah. Shit. The show's going to go to shit. Right then, we want to be back page, bro. Anyway, next up, we had a backstage promo from Jazz attacking Proud and Powerful and Jericho.
Yep.
Nope, the other way around.
Yeah. Proud and Powerful and Eddie Kingston.
Yes. My bad. Flash flame to Eddie. It felt like Joey Janela was going to do a magic trick. You know, when he did that bit on BTE, where he was going around with a flash. And he was doing that all the time.
The fire thing's been done to death now in wrestling, and it never really works out well, does it? It's never looked.
Considering, right, he went like that to him, and Jake Hager was like, ah, fuck, because it literally hit Jake Hager. It completely missed Eddie Kingston and
It
just
went straight over his head.
all up his chest, like, because he was like, ah. So yeah.
Ultimate Warrior Hulk Hogan moment.
Huge pop for Danhausen vs Hook.
Yep.
That was just like kind of a bit of a hype. And then we had another promo, Trent versus Joe hype. Which is pretty good, man.
The Arrow TV title on Rampage.
And Joe, man, he's such a sick promo guy.
Oh mate, I like.
Got so much energy.
He's so good, mate. It's like you get a magic with Brock. I know with fuck Vince, but with Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman, those promos were magic, mate. Just him and Paul Heyman, because Paul Heyman can get into everyone's minds, but Joe was like, no, Paul, you know you can't get in my mind, and you know it. And he sold it perfectly as well. That was it, mate, for me. Joe is a fucking certified main event G.
I just hope he has an eventful run in AEW, in the sense that the storylines are not just I'm Joe and I'm gonna fuck everyone up.
Yeah.
I don't want it just to be that. Like, I want to be some side stories where, you know, maybe someone gets in his business.
Well, they've already done that with the ROH thing, innit? It's like him and not JD4. Is it JD4? Yeah, him and JD4 got past history, isn't it?
Yeah, what I'm saying though is Joe's promos can often be, I'm just an animal, I'm going through everybody.
I don't know, maybe he has learned that comedy from going to WWE.
Yeah.
It's like later on in the match on Rampage with Orange Cassidy, and he's like,
yeah.
I thought that was fucking brilliant.
When he was dancing hard. That's fine, mate. And
but not too much of that.
You can see that in Joe. And I want him to be Angry Joe.
Yeah.
I just don't want it just to be, I'm just Angry Joe. You know, I want him to be like, I'm coming for everybody, but do you know what I'm doing right now though? I'm going to this locker room and I'm going to be sorting some shit out. You know what I mean? Like little bits like that, little tidbits, like, do you know what I mean? I just don't want him just to be a promo angry man.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? I want it to be a program angry man with storylines.
Yeah. So next
Because we
up,
loved you.
we have the main event of Dynamite's evening.
And just before that, Deonna Purrazzo debut. Laugh out loud advertisement.
Yeah, which
We just said it 2 minutes ago, but yeah, crack on, man. Crack on.
And it was a ladder match for the TNT title, and it was Scorpio Sky reach for the
Sky.
This is Sammy G with Ty Conti in it. Would you believe she was there?
Was she there?
Yeah.
And you didn't say Sammy's name right. The incredible folding boy, Sammy Guevara.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, right?
Stanley.
Ladder matches are typically my favourite match.
Not Sammy's anymore, I shouldn't imagine.
I was not looking forward to this one. Not gonna lie.
Really?
And I don't know why, because the people in there have the ability to smash it, and they did. It was a brilliant match, but I don't know.
For me, it was not so much the anticipation for Sammy, it was more for Sky.
Yeah.
Because Sky is pretty good when he's like jumping off stuff.
Mm.
Which he shouldn't be, really. Because he doesn't look like he should be. You know?
No.
So when he does it, it's like, fair play.
Yeah, anyway. Sammy launched into the guardrails right off the bat. BC German on the ramp by Sammy. Folded him up nicely. Sky took it well.
It didn't look great though, but then the replays made it look a lot better.
Yeah. Sammy catapult into the ladder. The Sky climbs it. Like instead, like he lands on it and starts climbing in, and he gets yanked off. Sammy, a beastly 620 off the ladder, which is the fold up Sammy.
The fold away boy!
Yeah, pretty much literally like if he hits Sky, it's like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and Sky sold it wrongfully. He really did. He shouldn't have sold it like, I mean, he should have just like...
He should have rolled out the way and went...
Yeah. Yeah, he should have.
And then just started walking around the ring taunting the crowd, so...
And even like got over his face and be like, well, that didn't fucking work for you, did it? But not actually saying that, being like, yo, you fucking cool, man? You alright, or what? I can't breathe!
Being like that. Now is Crazy dead?
Sammy was just there like that. Hey, ref, is my spine still attached? It looked bad. It really did look bad. Like, it could have been worse, but it looked bad.
At least he landed in the ring. Imagine he landed outside like that.
Yeah. Imagine he didn't land on his back, bro.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, he landed on his shoulder, but, you know, imagine it was slightly under-rotated, bro.
Yeah.
All that weight. All on his foldable neck.
Gravity was not your friend there, buddy.
Yeah, he don't move for a while, though.
No, the refs check up on him, you know, all the whole spiel.
Yeah.
What they do. Sammy shoves the ladder, barely, while Sky's climbing it. And this point where he said to be like, okay.
Just before that as well, when Sammy was still not moving, Ty Conti was told by the referee to go and attack Sky.
Okay.
And the fans were like, ooh! It's like, I literally just told her to do it, man! Do you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, Sky goes, tell her to fucking do something, like, and then the referee's like, oh, okay. Goes over and he's like,
It didn't make any sense because even though they're not, we clearly know
and
that
the referee's
Sammy G,
watching the whole thing.
the Sammy G is not the good guy in this because the fans have turned their backs on him because they're fed up with the whole Sammy and Ty show.
Mm-hmm.
But technically he is the babyface in this match, yeah? The Sky is always played the heel since top team.
Yeah, because of ego.
So why would the babyface manager attack the heel unless he was doing something that was heelish?
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
That totally makes sense, but Ty Conti attacking him did work because Sammy is the heel, like in the present, but in the general, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
but in the thing, like, you know,
it was a little confusing for me.
It's because she was told to do it to stall for time.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it was, because Fold Up Boy was getting checked.
Fold Up Boy is going to be Sammy's new name. Fold Up Boy!
Yeah.
Anyway.
Fold away Guevara. Where we at, man?
Ty hits a cheap shot on Sky. Sammy springs from one ladder to the other, but Sky counters it with a beastly cutter.
Yeah.
It looked beautiful, fair play.
Sammy jumped straight into it though, man.
I know he did, but it didn't look shit. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He kind of made it look like he was going for a spear, but he half-assed it. He should have made it look like he was going for a spear.
That's what he should have done, yeah. The Cody one was better.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Mm.
It's not about him. He's fucking gone. So's the blanket with him on it, look. See? We've eliminated him.
Is he?
He's not on that. He's not on that blanket. He's on the other one, which I haven't got.
It's going to be painted over. An imaginary version of Danhausen drawing it.
Maybe. We might paint Dan Allen's face on him. But
Yeah, you
keep
should.
Brandy on it.
It's only a
She's
little
hot.
bit of red under the eyes. That's all it is like.
Sammy, a Spanish fly. Oh no, sorry. Sky pulls out a barbed wire ladder. Then a Sammy hits a Spanish fly on the barbed wire ladder.
No, he doesn't. Didn't you see the replays?
No.
No, Sammy doesn't do a Spanish fly. Scorpio Sky does a front flip. Sammy just bashes his head on the floor. Well, on the ladder.
Yeah.
He just literally goes like that. And that's it. And his head just goes like, boom. His feet are still on the mat. You don't actually backflip like. So that goes to show that last bump he took has put him out a bit like. But if you watch it back, he literally bashes his head and goes like that with genuine pain like. So yeah, big up to Sammy in this match for getting back up after that. Fall away boy move.
Sammy grabs Lambert, then Ty takes...
Kicks him in the nuts.
Yeah, basically boots it.
It looks as though that was real as fuck as well.
Yeah.
It was like, I'm going to take a little step into this.
Call me a whore, will you?
Yeah.
I know it was scripted, but receipts are receipts, my friend.
Yeah. Feet are scripted too.
And then Paige Van Zandt attacks Ty.
Thunderbird Van Zandt, yeah.
I was like, oh, Paige is coming down now. My missus was like, oh, she's back. And I was like, oh, no, not that Paige. Sorry, then.
That's rude.
Anyway,
We had,
a leaping flatliner by Sky.
that was nice, yeah.
They climb the ladder with the girls, both like opposite girls on them. So Paige Van Zandt, for everyone, especially my missus, was on Sammy's back, and Ty Conti was on Sky's back.
We can change the confusion if you want. Don't call her Paige, call her Thunderbird.
Thunderbird.
Thunderbird Van Zandt. Hello, Parker.
Yeah, anyway, they come out of the girls on him. Sky bites the middle finger of Sammy when he sticks his finger up. He bites it. See, that's where I don't mind it. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's like how you put your finger in my face. I'm on the ladder. I can't take my hands off the ladder. Safety first.
Yeah.
Bite the finger.
Bite folded finger boy off. Then Sammy hits ladder whipped from underneath him. Then lands on the barbed wire ladder. Springboard style.
Yeah. He didn't really like go like that, doing. He just went and just kind of slipped down it, didn't he?
Grated.
I think it was the way he come down. Like if
Imagine
it was
that
like
was a
that.
tomato slicer. Fuck.
That's what I mean. Like, fucking had barbed wire on it, like. Hit a piece of cheese on some barbed wire, bro. You're gonna see some carnage. You know. But anyway, I digress.
Yeah,
New
and
champion.
That was it. Sky climbs the ladder, grabs the belt. I was happy.
Reach for the sky. Yeah, good champion. And I kind of, not the fact that Sammy hurt himself or whatever, like Sammy could have still potentially won it, but for me, I think Sky winning it made more sense for the storyline.
Yeah.
You know?
Because if he had lost, then it would have been like, fucking hell, what can you do to Sammy to win?
Yeah, and like
to beat him.
Where's Sky gonna go from this? You know? Like at least Sammy and Ty have now got a rivalry with
Paige, Van Zandt,
Thunderbird. Don't know who it's gonna be. It's not gonna. It's probably gonna be Ego. I would imagine for the time being, unless whoever her husband comes in, Mr. Van Zandt. Yeah, Sky new champion.
No swerve whatsoever. Just
Sammy
Sky.
G, man of the match, although he did fuck up a bit, but I think for me, go on.
I went with Scorpio Sky because I felt like he bossed it. Like everything he did was prime. It was perfect. It was on point.
The only reason I went with Sammy is because,
Integrity of carrying on.
Yeah, getting up and still maintaining.
Normally I do that.
Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe I just don't like Sammy like the rest of the world at the moment.
Big guts, man. Big guts. Big number 7.
Snack brother?
7. Fucking on. They all been pretty close, so.
Yeah.
They're even the 1 and 0. After the match, Kaz comes out, shakes hands with Sky. Ego and Dan don't look happy at all. They really don't look pleased. Like, Ego's just like, staring him down like.
I know, which makes sense for the storyline.
Mm-hmm.
And I also loved it because I thought, like, as soon as I was like, if Kaz doesn't come down now, I'm going to be pissed. Like, I mean,
yeah.
There's Kaz coming down in the main event as well.
Yeah.
That's a big thing for me, like, I mean, because...
And he looked the part as well.
Yeah,
like.
Exactly.
Like, Kaz could carry that man easy. Just, like, having that wherever he is, just in that suit, just looking like a fucking boss. Like.
Yeah, exactly, because he's a vet, and he doesn't look old either.
No, he don't, man.
Since his butt plugs.
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good show.
Yeah, mate, every match that I thought wasn't going to be great was great, and every match that was good was good. There was only 2 matches which I didn't really enjoy, and that was the Super Elite one.
Yeah, because that's Bobby Fish.
Oh no, it was because it was the Varsity Bonds.
And all them lot.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I
like Bobby Fish.
And the Wardlow and Lance Archer was a bit like, yeah.
Yeah, a bit underwhelming that one was.
Yeah, but I knew it was going to be, so...
And not great for Lance.
Yeah, but overall I thought Dynamite was, again, a better show than what SmackDown or Raw would be, I suppose.
Because they suck.
Yeah.
So, yeah, now we're going to have a break.
Yeah.
Boop. Boop. Unboop. Oh. Boop. And yeah, now we're going to go through Rampage. Rampage. Yeah, starting it off this week with our 5 matches. Though he was right. We were just talking about it that Rampage has got more longer.
But not more
so
longer,
good.
more matches, but it's still only an hour long.
Check it out. Hangman looks like he's wearing one of those leather hats. That's man. Never noticed that.
He stole Nick Buck's hat.
Well, wearing one of those. Yeah, up was Swerve versus Darby in a great match. I thought it was a...
Owen Hart tournament match.
Yes, that's what I said. Great match.
Was a great match.
Swerve misses the jump kick in the corner, which was just a little bit of camaraderie. Darby then moving out the way, whatever. Swerve counters the arm drag from Darby when he jumps off the top. That was quite cool. Darby holds the headlock when they have a bit of a back and forth, and Swerve tries to roll out of it, but Darby goes over. Quite a nice way that he went over. Swerve flipping out the ring, like doing a handspring, I think it is. And then Darby Slumdog
Millionaire.
cutter on the outside. Why have I written cut though?
Probably because you forgot the name of it halfway through it happens.
Wasn't there a Slumdog and then a cutter?
It might be.
I don't know. Darby dive hit with a knee strike on the side and the thump that Swerve took, man. It looked as though the move was done to Swerve, but when you watch the replay then you could see that he got his knee up. So that was quite cool. Probably hurt Darby more than it hurt Swerve, like, because of the sudden slowdown. Stomp on the apron to Darby was nice when he jumped off the apron onto him. That was cool. Darby knee bar, Swerve hitting a big suplex. That was quite nice. Was it a deadlift? I didn't catch if it was a deadlift.
It was a deadlift. It was a cross between a suplex and a brainbuster for me.
Yeah, it was. It was strange.
Yeah.
Or like the original side suplex that was on one of the wrestling games. No, it was well before that. Like Nintendo times, like.
The only ones I can remember.
But it was
WCW NWO Revenge.
I'm not sure, but Shawn Michaels used to have the move. It was his. I'm sure it was his finisher. It was a side suplex. But anyway, I could be talking complete shit. Where are we at? Swerve big, yeah, gets a 2 count for what we were just talking about. Code Red gets a 2 count by Darby. Destroyer. Coffin drop.
Yeah.
Reversed. Or not reversed, just put his knees up. Jumping back kick by Swerve was quite nice. Where he does that. He kind of runs and kicks it backwards. There's someone else that does it in wrestling, but he
Jericho used to do it.
No, there's someone else that does it as well. Someone like, I want to say Leo Rush.
Maybe, what's his name? In New Day, Consequences Creed.
No. It would be someone more. It's likely to be. Who did I say? It's likely to be Leo Rush. Because I feel like it's something I've seen already recently. Like, and it's like, that's pretty cool, but it looks shit. No, I wouldn't compare. With Phoenix because Phoenix would do it pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not. But Swerve did it really, really well. I liked it. Suplex off the apron onto the outside, like you were saying the other week. It's getting a bit like, well, now everyone's doing it.
Yeah.
You know, so it's getting a bit boring.
It
But
just
it was
takes
pretty
away
sick.
the explosiveness of it. It's great. It looks fucking awesome, but if we
Maybe
see it
a
every
pay-per-view.
week,
Yeah.
it's gonna not be so awesome.
It's going to take away from it. It's like, but they could argue, oh, well, it happened in this match and it happened in that match. Yeah, but it happened on the same fucking show. Stacks goes to ring. Sting stops him, causing a distraction. Darby rolls up and finishes the match with a pin.
Yeah.
Bit of a
Nice match, nice storyline.
bit of a slowish ending though.
Yeah.
Like there wasn't a proper distraction with someone getting to the ring, so that was different.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just didn't like the way that it actually finished up then.
Yeah.
But
It felt
yeah,
like a bit of a dead end, didn't it?
Yeah. Again, like whenever something like that happens, you always feel that a move has to be done.
Mm-hmm.
You know, something, even if it's just
Or
like,
at least a fucking low blow and then a roll up.
yeah, something like that, just enough to give them a bit of like knock them off their feet. Like, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, great match though. I went with Swerve man of the match. Darby wins,
Darby man of the match for me.
and I had 6 moments.
No, I didn't. I had Swerve man of the match. I had Darby wins. Swerve man of the match. And how many moments you say?
6.
Ooh, bit below you on that one. I only had 3. But again, I think it's because I've seen Swerve quite a lot on the Fuck Vince Company. So some of the stuff he's doing doesn't impress me as much as it impresses you lot.
There was quite a few, and even when I was watching, I was thinking, well, that's going to be a moment now, but then in like 2 weeks' time, it's not.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's where it varies. Like, what do we have up next, mate?
Next up, we had the Sean Spears promo.
Sean Spears.
Dissing Wardlow, saying you ain't gonna take out this big ass motherfucker we got coming for you.
War Piggy.
Yeah, War Piggy. Then we had Jericho, Sports Entertainer of the Week.
Oh, you can't get it in there. It's got a lot of pee-pee.
What?
Pinnacle potential.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a lot of pee-pee.
Jericho, Sports Entertainer of the Week. Santana and Ortiz jump Jericho while he's on commentary.
Wow. Santana attacks him, slaps his headphones off his face, and then Ortiz stands there like that with a hammer.
He's a bodyguard.
Yeah, he's just like that.
And as soon as security comes, he kind of acts not like a bodyguard.
Yeah, it's not even that, man. He's just standing there and they just walk around him.
Yeah.
And he's just like that. Oh. Okay.
Well, I was on the guard in this place anyway, guys.
Yeah. Going in my area. Yeah, it was pretty good though. And then Jericho
I did like the way they people getting jumped on commentary. I do like that because you get the whole with the microphone ruffling this.
Yeah, it hitting the ground and all that stuff. Like. Jericho then was laying on the floor giving it all. Yeah, get him out of here! Get him out of here! Get him out of here!
Played his part.
Yeah, I thought his headphones were on the floor. But they must have been connected via microchip. Or some.
Well, it's still round his neck, isn't they? So you could hear him.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, because when you clobbered him, they just go down to your neck, don't you, when you fall on the floor, like, don't
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see it. I thought they'd come off.
We've got Bluetooth now, anyway, bro.
That's a good point.
Anyway,
Move on.
next up, we had
Bigsy's favourite knot.
the baddies versus
No, the tramp section.
the tram section versus Blue. Name the names?
Jade, Red, and Hogan.
No, I know that. The other ones.
Trish O'Dara, Sky Blue, Sky Blue, and Willow Nightingale.
I knew Willow Nightingale and Sky Blue. The other one I didn't catch.
Trish O'Dara.
Okay. I've got lots of notes on this one. Right. Nice misdirect shoulder tackle by Willow.
Yep.
Velvet hits a nice spear. Jaded by Jade. Baddies win. I went with Red Velvet man of the match.
The only differences I got, my finish of the match was a titty buster.
Who was your man of the match?
Sky. Because everybody else was shit.
I went with Red Velvet.
And I like Sky at the moment. I think she's progressing really well. Like,
Mhm.
I think she's like got massive potential. Like, not right now. She's still gonna work the same pace as she is now, but she seems to get better all the time.
Do you know what I thought as well the other day, bro?
Julia Hart did that as well, mine.
TV title, yeah, we were on about, and we've gone back and forth. How about a YouTube title? Because then they would have to defend it on every Dark, Elevation, and pre-show.
If they're booked on the show.
No, they'd have to defend it. That would be it. YouTube title. Simple as that. So it would be the TV title, but only on YouTube.
Well, that's
And it would.
Matt Cordona's thing, isn't it? YouTube champ.
Is it?
I think someone does it.
Oh, maybe. I don't
Good
know.
idea though.
But it would also be a build-up belt to go on the main roster. To give I'm the YouTube champion. I could be on the main roster. Like, do you know what I mean? It's a little build-up title, in my opinion. But anyway, I thought
bring in the BTE championship.
I only had one moment.
I had 2.
Yeah, pretty pointless match. Could have been on Dark or Elevation, pretty much for me.
I said all of that, but with the word shit.
Yeah, so next up we had Darby Allin Swerve promo after the match. Darby going, we can go another 5 minutes as you want, like during playing that typical.
That was cool, man.
I thought it was cool as well. And Swerve again, I liked the way he was like, "No, man, I lost fair and square. I know it's nothing.
I have to ring my dude.
I know it's nothing to do with you, but now I gotta ring my bigger brother, innit?"
KO! KO!
And get him to read some words from the dictionary. No one's here to really calm.
Indubitably. But anyway, next up we have the Fabioso Keith Lee versus Colton Ass Boy of the Ass Boys and the collective known as the Ass Clan. But it's it was an okay match. Double chops by Keith Lee, Austin distraction, Colton drop kicks Keith Lee out the ring. This not happened all after one another. These just the main notes, obviously. Colton struggles to get Keith Lee back in the ring, which I thought was wicked. Like,
yeah,
it's like, it should be hard to get a bigger guy into the ring.
Yeah,
I
mean, and it's Austin has to help him in the end, which is cool.
But a lot of people, though, right, a lot of fans, and I don't know if this is the case, would probably turn around and go, "Oh, bloody hell, Keith Lee looks really unhealthy. Look how long it takes him to get in the ring." Because in WWE, you just expect people to roll in. You know what I mean? So it's the norm for a lot of people. Like, I mean, it's like, no, why would you even think that? Like, it's like the guy's heavy. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. That the amount of time that it took for him to get him in there.
Yeah.
Beal by Keith Lee. Austin saves Colton and gets knocked off the apron in the corner. Keith Lee misses Colt trying to catch him.
Yeah.
He goes for the famous, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I think he goes for the famous, and Keith Lee completely misses him. And then just chucks him up in the air and gets him in a powerbomb position, which was then reversed. Then something happened, blah, 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 blah. Then I had the finish, which is the jackhammer by Keith Lee.
Yeah.
Which it's all right, pretty good.
Yeah, it suits him.
Keith Lee wins. Keith Lee, man of the match, 0 moment.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a decent match with Colton. I'm not going to lie, I thought he looked all right.
He did. He did look all right. Like, he was certainly, like, prancing around the ring like he didn't look as though he didn't know what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
That came out completely mental. That was like, he didn't look like he...
He didn't look green, basically.
Yeah, he looked like he knew what he was doing, is what I was trying to say. Yeah. Next up, we had a promo, and it was the Hardys, Jeff vs. Fish.
In a Heart tournament.
Yeah, bit of a promo there. And then Fish and the Elite say 3 guys in the tournament, once Bobby Fish wins. And I thought to myself, well, why would you say that?
Yeah.
It's never going to happen in a million years, actually.
No.
So, yeah.
Then we had the Dan Housen?
And Housen. One word.
Which was, I thought was a match, but apparently it wasn't. It was just a face-to-face.
No, it was a match.
They said on commentary on the night, "Oh, this isn't actually a match, it's just a face-to-face confrontation."
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I was like, huh? What?
Okay. Suppose it made more sense then for what actually happened then.
But originally it was booked as a match, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's what I thought. See, I was confused.
Send Hook!
Hook comes out.
We're doing this now. We're doing this now, homie.
Yeah, they're about to go at it, even though Housen looks like he's shitting himself. They're interrupted by Mark Sterling. Tony Nese jumps down and Hook from behind, but they get the advantage. Or Hook gets the advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like Danhausen thinks he's chasing them away, but they're just scared of Hook.
Yeah.
I think it's a good little gimmick, though. I like if they are a tag, I think it'd be cool.
There is a meme going around that Hook is Danhausen's Tyler Durden.
Mm-hmm.
That, like, basically it's his alter ego.
Mm-hmm.
That would be fucking incredible, man, if that was a real story. Like,
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That would be wicked, but there's no way they could do that.
No, because then Danhausen can never be himself again after that. Like,
no, but Edward Norton in the film was never.
I know.
He was never Tyler Durden, actually. But I don't know. Could be cool.
Yeah.
But then Hook would have to disappear.
Or Danhausen would have to disappear. whatever.
Yeah. Well, no, because only one of the people live. One of the people's real. So
That's
Danhausen
what I
would
mean.
be real. Hook would never be real.
Yeah, but it would
So
make more
couldn't
sense
work
if Danhausen not to be real.
Doesn't make sense, man. It don't make sense.
Anyway,
Let's move on.
Lexi with the Ass Boys.
Oh, it's an ass, boys.
Interrupted by the Acclaimed, saying, "So we're gonna team up or what? We're gonna scissor? What is there gonna be an 8-man?
Are we gonna scissor
Is there gonna
manizza?
be 8-man belts now?
I hope not.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sure. Now we gotta go and speak to
Scissor
Dad
manizza.
about it. We gotta go and speak to Dad,
Daddy. Yeah.
which I like that. I like the fact they don't like. A lot of people will be, "Oh, I'm not saying that."
Yeah.
Why? Because it's your dad. Well, no, you would, wouldn't you? I'm gonna speak to my dad. If your dad's like, no matter what business you're in, if your dad's been in it for longer, go speak to him.
Yeah, speak to your dad. Not your daddy.
Then we had a Martinez promo. Just hype for going after Deanna Purrazzo.
She ain't no fluke.
She's gonna win.
She ain't afraid of no fluke.
She's gonna beat Deanna Purrazzo, isn't she?
I think so.
Because Deanna Purrazzo was contracted to Impact. So
Yes. And ROH kind of belongs to AEW.
yeah, exactly. AEW.
AEW.
I'd much prefer Deanna Purrazzo though. I like Mercedes Martinez, but for me, Deanna Purrazzo is one of, if not the best women's wrestler at the moment.
Well, I think they need to keep on doing the whole Forbidden Door crossover like that.
Yeah, it's
I don't
like
think
her
they'll-
and Deeb, for me, are the greatest technicians at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely agree, mate. I don't think the Forbidden Door really works for Impact, to be honest. I don't think they've. I don't know what it's all about.
I don't know either, but like when the whole AEW thing happened, they kind of got squashed.
They did. They did. But
They had the sore end of the deal.
They did get Omega on their show for quite a long time. And like normally, if that was any other champion, if that was like Mox that went to Impact, it would have made a massive difference.
Yeah,
But Omega didn't because Omega is kind of the indie guy.
yeah, exactly.
Impact has got more of a fan base for that.
They
bigger
needed
character.
Jericho more,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah. They just need a bigger known
or
name.
Mox,
You know.
or Brian Danielson even.
Yeah, they need the US known names. That's what they need. Because
That's why they used Christian, wasn't it? But then
yeah,
it was too little, too late. Like
Kurt Angle was another one. I mean, there was loads of them. But anyway, let's move on. Oh, they're the Ass Boys.
So there's Mark Henry split screen promo with
You can do this one, bro.
Trent and Samoa Joe.
I call it the PMP. Motherfucking PMP.
Yeah, it was alright. Like it was decent, but it was nothing special. Joe did his normal spiel, "I'm gonna kill you,"
Yeah.
and Trent was like, "You think you're gonna kill me, but you're not."
I'm gonna kill you. Boy.
Ian
be gutting you, boy.
Riccaboni on commentary,
I was just gonna say that.
and Bobby Cruz ring announcer, as it is
What was I gonna
for the ROH TV title. And it's your Rampage main event of the evening.
Time for the main event. That was
And it
more like
was-
JR then, wasn't it?
And it was the Beast, that is Samoa Joe. This is Trent.
Who is also a beast,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
not Samoa Joe.
No.
He is definitely not Samoa Joe. It's an okay match, this was for me.
Yeah, it was alright. Joe Beastie, Inzaguri in the corner. Nice sliding knee strike on the apron. Then almost misses Joe on the moonsault, springboard moonsault.
Yeah.
Joe works the neck through the match. Joe mocks Orange Cassidy, as I stated earlier on the blog, with the hands in the pocket.
Yeah.
I liked. Trent hits a crossbody off the top to the outside on Joe. Nice back to back by Trent. Beastie powerbomb gets 2 for Joe, then straight into SDF off the kick out, and then transitions into the crossface, which is cool as fuck.
Yeah, I was wicked.
Uranagi by Joe and then the transmission. Joe wins. Joe man of the match.
Joe man of the match. 4 moments.
Just shorted you with the 3.
Not bad though. Quite close.
Decent match. I like the way they brought ROH's commentator on it.
They've done that quite often now.
The commentator they haven't. The
Not
ring
commentator,
announcer
ring
they
announcer,
have.
yeah.
But they brought in the commentator this week, which I thought was cool.
Yeah.
Because he is the voice of ROH, like, I mean, so makes sense.
I don't know much about ROH. Not going to sit. Yeah, I'm blind.
No, but no, the one, but every time I've listened to ROH, I recognise his voice, like, from, that's the Ring of Honor guy, actually.
Yeah. What did we have after the match?
Shivani interviews Joe, Lethal and Co come out, Orange gets in basketball player's face, Lethal
Wow.
and Joe go at
Gets
it.
into his chest.
Yeah.
Gives him the orange kicks.
Shit.
Yeah, bit crap.
Not rating the basketball player whatsoever.
No. Is he a basketball player or a baseball player?
I thought he was
It
basketball.
doesn't
mixed
matter,
sense.
bro. It doesn't matter. You should have just gone. Shut it, Biggs. That was cool.
Should have been a wrestler.
Yeah, it was a bit of a crappy brawly end. Very impact. Very impact. And I don't mean lots of impact, I mean very impact.
Yeah, again, 5 matches squeezed into 1 hour. You know that the max you're only going to get is 2
Yeah. Yeah, it shouldn't.
decent matches.
There should never be 5 on an hour show.
4 is the most you can do, and even then they've been doing alright with 2 good matches and 2 squash matches.
I think-
but it should be 3 matches.
I think 3 matches, couple of promos, and do you know what I mean? Perfect. Like. Last words of the broadcast. Santana, I'm taking you out. By Jericho.
Yeah.
When he was on.
My missus did chuckle at that and said
Commenting.
Jericho had to get a last word
Yeah.
in, didn't he?
Yeah, Eddie does that quite often.
Moving on to the news and rumours. I don't know if you've got any.
I got 1 or 2. Some, possibly. Not written down.
Okay, so my one is the Iconics. I can't remember what they are called in Impact.
The Iconics.
Eh?
The Inspiration.
The Inspiration. Them with Impact.
Yeah.
And the one of them, what they say, they're done with wrestling, I think, isn't
They are done with wrestling. Apparently, by all accounts, they haven't fans only.
Billy Kay, who was one of them, I can't remember what she was going by in Impact,
Who?
has Billy Kay. Can't remember what her name was in Impact, but the one half of them has been already got a film role,
Okay.
and she's
That's pretty
also
cool.
scheduled to be in a few more films. Not big
Put
parts,
that
but
down because I'm not concentrating. Can't do 2 things at once, man.
my next bit of news: Malcolm Bibbins, Dakota Kai, and Dexter Loomis. Off the top of my head, I haven't written them down, see, and a few other names, but they're the biggest names I remember have been released via NXT.
There was 10 in all. 10 in all released. By the shitty beast that is...
Dakota Kai, I don't know if you know too much
Nope.
about her.
Don't
She's
know
fucking
anything.
sick. She's good. I really like her. You know Dexter Loomis?
Yeah. He was quality in Impact.
Yeah.
With Maria.
Yeah. No, it wasn't Maria. It was
No.
the other ginger.
Chrissy Hemme.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Really good storyline that was. It was creepy and weird, and it would probably work now because of the way everything's kind of turning and all the campaigns, especially in the UK, like where it's not alright just to slap a bird's ass. It's not alright to wolf whistle and keep on wolf whistling and shit like that. Like, do you know what I mean? So it would be good to have that angle and then have the heroes come in, like which did happen back then,
Yeah.
you know. But have the heroes come in and be like, "I know, dude, that ain't cool." Do you know what I mean?
But Dakota Kai, get rid of Ruby Riott and sign her up.
Mm-hmm.
And Dexter Loomis, I could imagine him back in Impact, to be honest.
I would think so. Yeah, I would think so. Can't see him over in AEW at the moment.
Not yet.
No, he haven't quite got the look for AEW, I think.
I just think he's... Even if he went to AEW because of the roster at the moment, there isn't really a place for him. Like, there's not enough time they could dedicate to that character
Exactly.
to get him over.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs to go to Impact for a bit.
Yeah.
Or elsewhere.
Uh,
Indies.
Alexa Bliss reveals, this is true, she revealed it on Twitter, even shared the photos at the moment of it. Reveals that Mickey James, during a Raw segment, I had to tell her, like, yo, let you wear your pants on backwards.
Yeah.
And during the advert, she had to leg it back, stage and reverse and round.
In the advert.
And she's also put up an update saying, when you come back to the ring? And she was like, I'm ready to come back now, I'm just waiting for a creative.
Yeah. Well, Alexa Bliss is not a massive name as a female wrestler, especially now the fact that...
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I do.
She had like... she had like a bit of a run.
Bit of a run, mate. She's
I don't know.
oh, mate, Alexa Bliss is one of my favourites. Like, I mean, she was always in ring, on it every week. Like,
She's
a
just
bit
a
of a
gymnast,
breaker,
like.
even if she wasn't wrestling, she got over just with a talk show or whatever.
For me, she was just a bit of a gymnast. Like, don't get me wrong, Red Velvet was a bit of a gymnast, you know. and she's pretty good, like, but she's, I don't know, Red Velvet's still gonna kind of always be a bit of a gymnast.
Mate, Alexa Bliss, it's like when she punches someone, she's 5 feet of fury, like she is, mate. It's like when she punches someone, even though she's a duck, I'm like, that fuck me, that would king. It sounds like it would, and it looks like it would fucking hit.
She looks the part and all that. I just don't know. For me, her in ring is not the best.
I completely, you're
But
wrong.
Next bit of, all right. Next bit of news: Stu Grayson of the Dark Order he's been removed from the official AEW roster page.
Wrong decision.
Absolutely.
One of your best, your Benoit's, like we pair into
Yes.
Benoit.
Yes.
It's like,
Absolutely.
I can't remember who it was against, but it was a promo where like fucking there was a big dude dissing the Dark Order and Stu Grayson was like, I don't give a fuck, bro. He just went in his face and I was like, mate, he's fucking awesome.
Stu Grayson is just an awesome character, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's an awesome wrestler. Like, he can do everything. Like, he can single wrestle, he can tag wrestle, do you know what I mean? Like, he can promo, like, he can fucking promo, man.
Yeah.
He does, I know you don't watch it, on Evil Uno's blog.
Yeah.
He does, in the gym with Stu Grayson.
Yeah.
And he's just literally an angry fuck.
Yeah.
The whole time, like, he's like, this is me smiling. I'm going to the gym to rate this shit now. I am very happy. And he's just angry the whole fucking time, man. It's fucking wicked. But yeah, Stu Grayson, if he's gone, mistake. Like Marco Stunt, love the guy. But yeah, it is what it is. Like, I mean, like he was never going to be a long-term thing. Yeah. Like Joey Janela has all the potential in the world, but Joey Janela is an indie wrestler.
Some wrestlers need to be released.
Joey Janela is a scrappy wrestler.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? Like he likes the scrap, he likes the blood, I think he likes the spontaneity of it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like not just like, oh yeah, right, you know, scheduled to do this. Like
They could have capitalised on Joey Janela when they did the whole base and the whole pay-per-view on him and Mox.
Yeah.
They didn't.
That's what I mean. But I think I was down to Janela, like, do you know what I mean?
Maybe. I don't know.
He overcome the whole Jim Cornette shit, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there was nothing really holding him back, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you can beat Jim Cornette's mouth, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can pretty much do whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, he didn't capitalise on it. So maybe he just needs that shit going on in his life, I don't know.
Yeah.
There was one other bit of news, but I cannot remember it right now.
I did ask you to remind me, yeah. So I'll spare because I've remembered it, because I'm a memory man.
There's something you wanted to say, go on.
Mick Foley will be managing FTR, the next independent booking they have.
And he's pissed off at the moment at The Undertaker because he didn't mention him in his after speech.
Hall of Fame speech.
Hall of Fame speech.
Which I haven't watched, which is shame on me a bit, because I love The Undertaker, but...
Not shame on me because I don't really watch WWE. Because I don't like to pump money into shit.
But yeah, that's all I can remember now off the top of my head. I haven't really researched any news this week. I'm not gonna all that was written off stuff I've read.
Yeah.
And I've just remembered.
No, I can't remember anything else. But yeah, that's it. That's all we've got. That's everything. Gone. Done. Finished.
Yeah, finished.
Voila.
AEW jumpers, AEW towels, AEW hats.
AEW was sick on me.
AEW tattooed on my bollocks. I'm not going to show you right now. But maybe
I don't know. But thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you anyone who has helped us do the blog. Thank you for... Thank you. Check out the other videos we have got, which is the greenhouse, which is something we don't do anymore now because it's just tedious as fuck. Which we should do something small because there are some good moments on it.
Yeah.
A couple of videos that he does.
Yeah, I still got to get into it.
Merchandise.
Season 1 is already up. The first episode was a special edition of Season 2 is up, dedicated to Scott Hall. Rest in peace, my brother. And Season 2 will continue very, very soon. I just got to get my shit together.
Yeah.
Basically.
Easily said than done with full-time jobs.
Yeah.
So,
and kids and everything else.
So peace. Catch you next week. I can't do that with him. Fuzzy.